All right, guys, it's Sunday. It's the Sunday stock watch list. So now I'm just going to start this off. It seems like we're going through a bearish territory. At least it looks like a lot of people are starting to call the tops on the market. And as you can see over the last few days, we've had a lot of sell pressure, and then the SPY absolutely tanked from 436 to 437. So I'm looking for the SPY. If this is the new correction, you can tell that these get pretty ugly from, you can see in history here, this is 422 all the way to down to 403. So lost almost $20. From here, we lost $6. So this could just be the start of a correction because a lot of people are fearful, but we got the earnings season kicking off. So I'm going to start this off with the support line on the SPY is 430. Anything below 430, I'm looking to buy puts. It's a bearish engulfing pattern here, and the uptrend is starting to flip on the parabolic SARs here. So I have a nice support line at 430, and then the 430 break, I bet you we could break below 428 before we see another support line. So on that 430 break, I'm looking to buy some puts to 428. On the contra side here, we got a lot of earnings. So if we start to rally into it, we could start a reversal. I'm still really liking Snapchat. They have earnings this week. This is a nice inverse head and shoulders to me on the daily chart. So we had a nice bounce above this 58 mark, and we have earnings on Thursday. So I'm going to probably take a call option position in this if the market is not tanking. You can see there's a lot of volume on Friday where it started from 62 all the way to 58. We had a lot of selling pressure, but it's earnings season. So like I said, I'm not too sold on the bearish market yet, but I will pay attention to the SPY and the QQQ to start taking positions. So this is a nice reversal here. This one could really move and start reversing on the upside here. We could break above the $70 mark, maybe potentially all-time highs if it's a great report. So hopefully if the SPY is reversing and the market is reversing, this is a good one to get into. 59.35 is a nice reversal here. If we start seeing some green and sideways action, I bet you this starts to go the other way ahead of earnings on Thursday. So Snap is on the watch list. I got Coca-Cola. If the market starts falling and correcting, it looks like a lot of people have started to get into Coke here, just probably anticipating their earnings report, which kind of freaks me out a little bit because it's early in the week. I'm pretty sure Coke is reporting on Tuesday. But right here on the charts, we got, let's see, 56.40 is a new price, and it's literally at all-time highs at 56.68, just touched, and it kind of got reversed. But if this can start to break down, I bet you this is a little bit of earnings run up. But if it starts to flag here, anything below this 56.25 mark, I would look to start getting in puts for the reversal. I won't swing into earnings because earnings are just going to shred the contract with the IV percentage. But if we flag here and on Monday we start breaking out, I'm going to look to start getting involved in the stock at 56.50 to see if we can touch that 57. Might not be a lot, but a lot of people are going to store their money here in a safer spot when the SPY is correcting. So I really like SPY. I like this to be on watch today too. Coca-Cola, and we got Snapchat. What else do we got? We got SI. We got SI earnings this week. Silvergate. Cryptocurrency is taking a big beating right now, but their big support line is this $80 mark. If it can get down to this $80 mark and break down, this is probably going to get a lot uglier in the crypto space. So if we start getting more bearish territory in the crypto space, $80 on SI is where I'm going to look for a short position, but they do have earnings on Tuesday as well. So this could be a nice reversal as well. So I'm going to look for call options around probably this $90 price. Honestly, it's in a strong downtrend right now, but if it can start getting some legs above this 92 price, I bet you when it breaks 90, could start easily get to this resistance line at 93. So from $90 break to 93 on the call side, and then anything below, honestly, it's in a bearish territory, so it has a lot of room to fall down to 80. So anything below 80, I'll look for a reversal for the call side, or I'll take some puts on a strong momentum downward if Bitcoin and all the other cryptocurrencies are still falling. We got SI, we got Snapchat, we got SPY on the lookout as well. And then the biggest one, actually, I'm going to save the best for last, but I got Netflix. Netflix is a big player this week as well. It's got earnings this week. It's got getting sold off, most likely due to their last report saying that their subscribers were down almost 50%, which is crazy. So from 557 to 530, but they got a nice support line here at this 525 mark. If it breaks below that, probably going to take some puts here early on in the week. I won't swing anything over earnings because we all know how that goes. So there's a nice support line below this 525 mark all the way down to 513. So that could be a great put option position or a short position as well. So this could get ugly or it could start reversing. This huge support line here is around 525. So 525 breakdown, I bet you we could see around 513, and a 525 bounce will probably test back to this 540, if not head higher and start to break out of this downtrend that it's been on for quite a while now. So it's had a nice reversal, and maybe this is just showing that people are starting to take profit from the earnings run up. So we'll see what happens, but keep that on watch. And the biggest one this week is NVIDIA. NVIDIA is the biggest one on my watch list. I'm going to probably continually take this throughout the week. NVIDIA's having the stock split on Tuesday. I'm pretty sure it's July 20th. They're going to split the stock, and it's going to be a 4-for-1. So originally, I thought this was going to be around an $800 stock, so it was an even $200 split, but it looks like it's going to be more towards that like 175 price, which is even more attractive to new investors. A lot of volume going on in this. It's getting sold off. It's had a huge run up, but it's taking a big dip. It's lost over $100 in the last 7 trading days. So I have a nice support line at the 710, and then below that we got a 687, and then below that we have all the way to 650. So what I'm really looking for here is a run up on Monday for the split, maybe some sideways action tomorrow, but on Tuesday when they actually split, a lot of buyers I feel like are going to come in exactly what Tesla did, and then the next day between Apple and Tesla, what they did is they got sold off entirely. So this one started the selling early, so this one's like kind of up in the air which way this is really going to go after they split. I think a lot of buyers are going to come in when they see the $175 price for NVIDIA, but we will have to sit and wait to see the price action. But I think NVIDIA is going to be one of the biggest players this week. So look at these support lines at 710, 685, and 650. These could be really big support lines to break down and catch some puts on the downside. But don't forget, on Tuesday, a lot of buyers are most likely going to come in when the stock is splitting after this nice $100, $115 dive, actually $110 dive. So keep on watching NVIDIA, SI, Snapchat, SPY, Coca-Cola. And honestly, I think that another really good honorable mention would be, don't forget about Netflix. And a really good one would be INTC. Intel has earnings this week as well. A big downtrend here from 68 all the way to 54. Looks really bearish here. So below this 55 mark right here, it's already below 55. So 54.85 could really break down to this $53 mark. But it also could start reversing for earnings as well. It all depends on the SPY. Pay attention to those SPY breakdowns. If the market's starting to correct, switch your perspective to the put side. So hope you guys are doing well out there. There's a lot of blood to come, in my opinion, but this earnings season could save us. So things are going to start getting a little bit crazy and volatile, but for options traders, we're going to make money. So we'll follow up next week on how you guys do.